Good morning, children. Welcome to the fifth video for your chapter number 8, A Treat for Mosquitoes. Today we will continue from where we left in our last video. Let's see. A scientist peeps into a mosquito's stomach. This interesting incident took place almost 100 years ago. A scientist found that mosquitoes spread malaria. Let's read about this discovery in his own words. My father was a general in Indian Army. That's a great position. I studied to become a doctor, but what I really liked was reading stories, writing poetry, music, and drama. In my free time, I enjoyed doing all this. In those days, thousands of people used to die from a disease that we all now call malaria. The disease was found in areas where there was a lot of rain, or in swampy places. People thought that the illness was caused by some poisonous gas that came from dirty swampy areas. That's some assumption. They gave it the name malaria, which means bad air. One doctor had seen tiny germs in the blood of one of the patients. When he observed it under microscope, but he could not understand how this had got into the patient's blood. That's something which made him curious, I guess. My professor had some ideas about this. I think that these may be carried by some kind of mosquito. As his student, I spent all my time chasing mosquitoes to catch and observe. We used to carry empty bottles and chase mosquito after mosquito. Then we would put the mosquitoes into a mosquito net in which there was a patient of malaria. The mosquito would have a feast, biting these patients. The patients were paid 1 anna for allowing one mosquito to bite them. That's something interesting. Getting paid to be bit by a mosquito. I will always remember those days at the hospital in Sikandrabad. How We used to cut open the mosquito's stomach and peep into it. It would spend hours and hours bent over the microscope. By night, my neck would be stiff and my eyes could not see clearly. It used to be hot, but we dared not fan ourselves, as all the mosquitoes would fly off in the breeze. Once I also fell ill with malaria. I spent months like this with the microscope, but could not find anything. One day, we caught a few mosquitoes that looked different. They were brownish with spotted wings. When I looked into the stomach of one of the female mosquitoes, I saw something black there. I looked closer. I saw these tiny germs. Looked just like the ones we found in the blood of malaria patients. At last we had the proof. Mosquito did spread malaria. In December 1902, Ronald Ross got the highest award for his discovery, the Nobel Prize for medicine. In 1905, even as he lay dying, Ross' last words were, "I will find something. I will find something new." That's a really inspiring and enthusiastic story for everyone. We should learn from this story to never give up. Even after being successful in some fields, one should never give up the thirst for finding something new, just like Ronald Ross. Let's move into our next topic. Where do mosquitoes live and breed? Mosquitoes rest in tall grass, weeds, and brush near inhabited locations such as homes and other buildings. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant, standing fresh water, oftentimes found around the home. In tin cans, buckets, discarded tires, and other artificial containers that hold stagnant water, in untended ponds, bird baths, clogged rain gutters, and plastic watering pools that hold stagnant water. Practice good pond mosquito control. If you have a pond or still water in your property, you may not be able to remove it. You can make it less for a mosquito heaven. However, by adding mosquito fish, also known as Gambusia affinis. A single fish can eat more than 200 mosquito larvae in 60 minutes. Another option for the pond is to introduce bacteria known as BTI, Bacillus thuringiensis, or kill larva in your pond. That's an interesting name. Keep your barrels covered with a fine mesh fabric to prevent mosquitoes from getting through. You can keep the barrel covered even when rain isn't coming as a more permanent prevention or preventive measure. If covering isn't an option, you can empty out your barrels within 24 hours of a rain before larvae have a chance to hatch. Garden ornaments, flower pots, and even paving stones can collect water and become breeding ground for mosquitoes. For potted plants, encourage good drainage. This will improve the health of your plants while also preventing mosquitoes. For garden ornaments, look for hollow pieces with small drilled holes to allow water to drain away. Some preventions are for mosquito. We use mosquito repellent, wear long pant and long sleeve, wear light colored clothes, use window screen and bed net. A net around your bed will protect you at night times from mosquitoes. Malaria control. How to kill mosquito or malaria. What is happening here? It is fogging and spraying chemicals. It's time for activity of the day. Fill up the following and inform me about the treatment of mosquitoes. There are 6 different ways given here by which you can repel mosquitoes or prevent mosquito bite. Fill up them and think carefully before filling them up.